innovation in education. To Claridge Primary with love on Valentine's Day when MPs show affection. Details straight ahead. Imagine having 3 dates all wrapped into one for Valentine's Day. Our Destiny Reed is at a historic property, so stay close for that. Plus, it's Valentine's Day. Let's get back to love, shall we? Lloyd Allen is hanging with the celebrities. Stay close for that. And coming up in sports, the St. John's Giants have stomped their way to 3 championships in private school basketball.
Bahamas Tonight Access Now starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now. I'm LaDawn Davis. Thanks so much for tuning in. A very special happy Valentine's Day to our fantastic viewers. I hope you're all adorned in your colors of love like I am. Let's dive right into the news, shall we? The kiddies at Claridge Primary School, were in for a real treat today when MP for the area, Lisa Ramming, showed them some real love on Valentine's Day. Mr. Sunshine himself, Tajaro Hudson, was on the scene and tells us this story.
On this day of love, our students aren't being forgotten. As Member of Parliament for Marathon, the Honorable Lisa Ramming paid a special visit to the students of Claridge Primary.
Well, today we decided to have this is Marathon constituency, of course, so I decided to come into the school to have a Valentine's Day parlor. And what exactly is that? So we gave out Valentine's packages to every grade level, from K5 to grade 6, so we gave out hundreds. And then we gave out Valentine toys, gifts. We gave out donuts, drinks, and just giving some cheer to the kids. We stand so much times and we blame the government, we blame the systems, we blame the parents for the love that the kids are not getting. But what are we doing? Let's say, what can I do to extend love to my neighbor, to a child I see walking, not going to school, for a child who don't have lunch? We need to extend love in this country, and so that is what we're doing, not just this day, but every day.
Assistant Superintendent Shanique Ford says today's event was no surprise, as Honorable Lisa Ramming is a constant presence in the community.
We have a member of Parliament that is always there, is always willing to give, is always on us to make sure that her children, she calls them her children, they're well taken care of. So every day there's a plan for the children. And like the minister say, once you show them love, then we'll breed better citizens.
This visit wasn't the only thing that students enjoyed today, though, as they also shared a special meal with some very special people.
We started off with Madam Ramming this morning, and for lunchtime today, our parents, grandparents, family members are coming to share lunch with our babies to show love to them. Not to significant others until later. They can do that later. Today is about the children.
On this Valentine's Day, it's good to know that the students here at Claridge Primary are feeling the love as well. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Tajaro Hudson.
Thanks a lot, Tajaro. Well, this Valentine's Day, Destiny Reed takes us on a journey to Grey Cliff, where romance meets indulgence in the most perfect way. With every detail carefully curated, Grey Cliff promises a magical experience that will leave couples falling in love all over again.
Looking for the perfect Valentine's date idea? How about a night filled with sweetness, sips, and savory bites? Join us as we explore a chocolate-making workshop, savor exquisite wines, and end the evening with a delicious dinner at Grey Cliff, recently named the Bahamas' leading hotel at the 2024 World Travel Awards for the 16th time. This world-renowned hotel also boasts the honor of winning Wine Spectator's Grand Award for 36 consecutive years. With these prestigious accolades, Grey Cliff promises an unforgettable evening that perfectly blends luxury and romance. Start your romantic day off at Grey Cliff with a hands-on chocolate-making experience. Under the guidance of expert chocolatiers, couples will craft their own chocolates, blending rich flavors and textures. Whether you're a seasoned chocolatier or a first-timer, the fun of creating your personal treats adds a playful and intimate touch to the day. So, Celeste, can you show us how to make the perfect chocolate bar?
Sure, let's get right into it.
Now, that our chocolate is perfectly tempered, it's time to pour it into our molds. Gently fill each mold with the smooth, glossy chocolate. Once filled, we added fun toppings like sprinkles and pretzels for extra flavor. After that, we let the chocolate set, giving it time to cool and harden. Once hardened, we carefully popped it out of the mold, and there it was. My very delicious handcrafted chocolate bar ready to enjoy. But if you don't have the time to handcraft your chocolate for Valentine's Day like me,
We have an array of chocolate in different form that everyone would enjoy. We have some beautiful bow ties and cigars made out of chocolate for the gents, as well as we have some lovely flowers, edible flowers for ladies.
once you've perfected your chocolates, it's time to savor them. Great Cliff pairs its handcrafted chocolates with a curated wine tasting experience featuring exquisite selections that complement the flavors of the chocolates. Wine experts walk you through the nuances of pairing, teaching you how to recognize the perfect blend between rich, sweet, and bold notes.
We just basically describe the wines, give a general description, because it's not so much what I think about the wine, it's what the blenders, enjoy the wine. Couples get to just kind of hang out, conversate, and enjoy themselves together.
As the evening progresses, treat your special someone to a romantic dinner at Great Cliff's renowned restaurant.
Be, prepared and love, what the experience. We have a variety. There's lots of things to choose from. The menu caters to almost every taste.
From crafting the perfect piece of chocolate to sipping on fine wine and enjoying a gourmet dinner, this date night has it all. Whether you're celebrating love or simply indulging in the finer things, it's a night that promises memories to last. Thanks for joining me. Now it's time to make your Valentine's Day sweeter. For the Bahamas Tonight Access Now, I'm Destiny Reed.
Great story there, Destiny. Well, the Cruiseport Amphitheater is set to host lovers and fans of international music icons Freddie Jackson and Regina Belle. Lloyd Allen had a chance to chat with Belle ahead of the big night.
International musical icons Freddie Jackson and Regina Belle will be performing right here in the Bahamas under the stars for a night of love.
A whole new world, a dazzling place I never knew. But now from way up here, it's crystal clear that now I'm in a whole new world with you.
Known for her legendary hits like A Whole New World and Baby Come to Me, Belle telling ZNS News just moments after arriving in town that her return to the Bahamas is about connecting with fans and sharing her interpretation of love.
My assignment is to take you on a journey to start it once upon a time, but then to take you kind of on a roller coaster ride. So you go up and you have some downs, but we all land together. So hopefully as I take a trip down memory lane to sing some of my favorite songs, and hopefully if you haven't heard, become one of yours, hopefully that, we'll be able to do that together. That's always my mission when I come here.
Set to serenade couples along with friend and colleague Freddie Jackson at the amphitheater at the Nassau Cruiseport, Belle promising a night to remember.
It provides a landscape that I don't always have. In fact, I probably can say maybe never, with the exception of maybe performing in the islands. So that's always a sweet addition to what it is that I do, because I'm known for the love song.
Owner of Alpha Sounds Promotions, Trevor Davis, says this concert is about breaking ceilings and celebrating love.
We want to continue to bring this level of entertainment to the Bahamian people and continue to move forward with love.
Belle says she looks forward to Back to Love with local fans on Saturday. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
And still to come, it's Valentine's Day, and what a better way to get in the mood than to have someone play a smooth saxophone serenade. Well, you're in luck. Charmin Smith is in the house, so keep it locked.
Woke up your business business and communication with parents, students, and staff in seconds with a live business bulk SMS messaging. This is the perfect tool to keep you connected and easily send important updates, event reminders, and emergency alerts. Keep your campus informed and connected with bulk SMS messaging from a live business. The right choice for fast, reliable communication. For more information, contact the experts.
The internet isn't just for surfing. There's a sea of shoppers buying online, and you can connect with them on Tingsy. Tingsy is the SBDC's online storefront built for Bahamians. Take your business to the next level by selling to customers online, both at home and around the world. People want Bahamian things, and if you got things to sell, sell on Tingsy. Find out how you can connect with a sea of buyers by visiting TingsyBahamas.com.
Welcome back. Happy Red and White Day. You're looking at a live shot of Paradise Island Bridge, the link from Nassau to many resorts to include the ever so fabulous Atlantis. Destiny Reed is our drone pilot tonight, and while she's flying the flight of love, we're going to take a trip down to Exuma to see what Cupid has in store. 38 years of basking in marital bliss has brought Eleuthera natives Philip and Portia Kemp closer than ever. The couple's sought-after straw workers at Disney's Lookout Key was featured in the Key's National Geographic documentary, set to stream on February 17th.
I've had actually a number of guests that came and they said, "We saw you guys on TV," and it's like they actually come to see us. And so that in itself was exciting. The part of that I really enjoyed, we got a chance to actually sew a piece, create a piece, one of the fish that we did while we were taping. And another exciting part that I liked, the reason why we got into our crafting is because Mr. Kemp had an accident. And so for therapy, we would always walk the beach.
It was here they collected buckets of shells, more than they knew what to do with. Classes with the Bahamas Agricultural and Industrial Corporation, they say, are the reason they're now living out this dream through their company, Jamani's Creations.
They have challenged us, and when I say challenged us, they have challenged us. The pieces that we have put together there for Disney, I mean, if you guys see them there, I mean, you would not believe that they were created from straw work. I believe they're with us working together and how we communicate with each other, well, it shows in the pieces that we make.
It's Valentine's Day and everyone is thinking red and white and love. Saxophonist Sharman Smith joins us tonight to talk about this journey in music. Sharman, welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Access Now.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So Sharman, talk us a little bit about your music journey and why the saxophone.
Well, my name is Sharman Smith and I'm a flute and saxophonist, a recording artist in the Bahamas here now for a bit over 30 years. I've gotten my start as a musician in the Great King and Knights. And also I've performed with Ronnie Butler, I think about 5 years. And I've been recording my own music ever since. And my musical journey has been great. I've performed many places all around the world. I've performed at many of the resorts here in the Bahamas, like at the Atlantis, like the Bahamas, like the Albany, like Life at Key. And I've been doing it a long time. I'm mainly a flute player. I hold a degree in creative media and audio engineering, a bachelor's degree, and I also have a bachelor's degree in business administration. But my musical career has always been the thing that I desired the most, all right? And I have several recordings that I've done over the years. I've released a new single this year. You may want to check it out. It's called You're the One. All right, it's a relationship song, perfect for Valentine's, so you may want to check that out.
And talk to me about the saxophone. How long did it take you to learn how to use it?
Well, with the saxophone, it came naturally. My father was a great entertainer, the late great Casavubu, and so music came easy for me. And when I picked up the saxophone, I'm originally a flute player. Yeah, so I got my start on the flute. And the thing is that when you're playing bands, they also tell you to double up. So the saxophone is really the instrument I doubled up on. All right, and I've been doing it ever since.
Any upcoming events you have in store this year?
I have my latest album is coming out. It's gonna release for the summer, and it's a beautiful album. It's mostly R&B tunes, original tunes. All right, and he record originals, because if something is going to go big, it's going to be my original, not somebody else's tune. All right.
And you're going to be performing for us later on in the show, right? Give us a little peek of what you're going to be performing for us. Just tell me.
Oh, to tell you a little bit. It's a beautiful song. It was actually my wedding song. Yeah. I've been married. I think it's 26 years now. Me and my wife has been together 28 years. Her name is Charmaine Smith. I have a beautiful daughter called Symphony Smith. And the song that I'm going to play is the song that I played for her to walk down the aisle to.
Aww. It's
a tune by the great Johnny Gill. It's called My, My, My.
All right, so we're going to hear that later on in the show, Charmin, and we're going to, I guess, pause for that, and we're going to come back and we're going to let you perform that beautiful song. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, thank you so much.
All the best to you.
All right, same to you.
Don't go anywhere. Sports is up next.
Clutch moments, dominant performances, and champions crowned. We've got this and more after the break.
The world's a difference. Ruby's Ultra Tech in your car. Fill up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Spend less and go far. Fuel up with Ruby's Ultra Tech. Get the most out every ride. Just watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel up with confidence in every mile. Get Ruby's Ultra Tech in your tank and drive with a smile. Watch your car perform with the best fuel inside. Fuel the difference with Ruby's Ultra Tech.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We love to brighten up for that big bad storm. For selling tiles, white tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be proud. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
The Sports Report is being brought to you by the Sir Durward Knowles National Junior Sailing Championship.
Welcome to your Valentine's Day Sports Check, everyone. I'm Eugene Stewart. Here's your lineup for this Feel Good Friday. Leading things off, the BASS basketball season coming to a close yesterday at the Kendall Isaacs Gymnasium, with the St. John's College Giants capturing titles in 3 of the 4 divisions. With a sea of green, the Giants became defending champs in the junior girls, the junior boys, and the senior boys divisions in their tied game series matchups. The Kingsway Academy Saints became the defending senior girls champions on Wednesday after defeating the Giants 2-0. In junior girls action against the Charles W. Saunders Cougars, the Giants would take early control of this one 21-6 at the half, but the Cougars fought back to make it 30-23. In the final stretch, St. John's held their ground to seal their 37-29 victory.
Oh, man. It's nice to win 2 in a row. It's really hard to win the championship, so I thank God for that. Just sticking to the game plan, encouraging the girls and reminding them of their assignments. You know, it was a team committee. You know, they have a really strong player in number 23, so it took everything we had to make sure she keep us out of foul trouble and keep her scoring low. So, yeah, we did our best.
The Jordan Prince William Falcons would come out the gate strong to take a 22-13 lead in the first against the Giants in junior boys action. Staying in control, the Falcons added 11 to make this one 33-25 at the half. The Giants would turn things around to make it 42-41 with just 26 seconds left in the fourth. In a dramatic finish, the Giants would ease ahead 43-42, and with a pair of free throws, the Giants would take their gold 45-42. Brando Thompson Jr. says this one was by any means necessary.
When I saw that we were down and I really wanted to win this fight, so I just sucked up the pain and then say, I want to win this game tonight. It was either win or go home, so I had to put everything on the line for my team. My teammates, I couldn't do it without them.
And in the grand finale, the senior boys showdown between the Comets and the Giants would be in full control from the tip-off for St. John's as they led 23-12 at the half. The Giants blew this one wide open by making it 50-28 with 2 quarters to go. QC, looking to battle back, would give one final push, but it would not be enough as the Giants would claim their title in grand style, 73-55.
I know QC, they are hard-knocked team, and I know they wasn't going to give up. I know they was going to be relentless. They were going to fight. They were going to fight. They showed that in game 2. They stole one from us, but nonetheless, they won that because they played harder than us, and they made the key plays at the end. So I told my guys, we can't take them for granted. We got to come out. We got to put our foot on the throttle, and we got to go from the start, from the jump ball to the finish. We got to go. We got to give it 110%. That's what the guys did tonight.
And that's your Valentine's Day Sports Check, everyone. I'm Eugene Stewart. Have a great weekend.
The Sports Report has been brought to you by the Sir Durward Knowles National Junior Sailing Championship.
We're here at the Nassau Village Community Center project, where over the past 17 months, we've hired over 20 Bahamian subcontractors to bring this beautiful project to fruition.
I've been living in Nassau Village for more than 19 years, and to see a project like this bring great joy and pride to me.
This state-of-the-art multi-purpose community center will serve as a crime-fighting initiative in the community. Also help with the education of our kids in this community and a hurricane shelter.
Yeah, and it also shows what we as Bahamians can achieve when we work hand in hand with each other.
We have the technical know-how, and we can pretty much deliver on any project here in the Bahamas or in the world.
Bahamas Pipe and the Bahamian Company, they prove that they believe in Bahamians.
Based on the outcome of this project, I don't think they're disappointed in giving a small person an opportunity to do a job such as this.
The more opportunity they get, the more opportunity we will get.
If you look around and see the work done so far, it just shows what we as Bahamians can do.
Get ready, the biggest junior regatta in the Bahamas is back. The Sir Durward Knowles National Junior Sailing Championship begins from February 20th to the 22nd at Montague Foreshore, featuring the very best in junior sailing, with clubs competing in Sunfish, Opti, Laser, and E-Class races. And that's not all. Youth talent will be on full display with performances from school pop bands and a special rusher from the winners of the Junior Junkanoo Parade. And it goes without saying, there will be plenty of delicious Bahamian food and fun activities for kids of all ages on site. So mark those calendars. You won't want to miss this.
It's time now for your Access weather forecast and our satellite picture. Well, our radar really showing down no echoes across the Bahamas, but there goes that front boundary across Lake Okeechobee that's associated with that cold front, which will stall to the north of us, keeping us in that warm sector for a couple of days. And by Monday, that front will find its way into northwest Bahamas. And your boating forecast tonight is brought to you by Alive Business, where we bump up your business. And your northwest Bahamas forecast looks like this: easterly winds at 10 to 15 knots, the wave heights 2 to 4 feet. High tide, that will take place at 8:53 tonight in the Central Islands. The winds are a little stronger out of the east at 12 to 18 knots, and the wave heights 3 to 6 feet. For the southeastern islands, easterly winds as well, 15 to 20 knots. Choppy seas at 4 to 7 feet over the ocean, so that caution flag is also in place for the southeast Bahamas. And then tomorrow, Saturday, in the northwest and central islands, we will see an increase in the winds. They will be picking up 15 to 20 knots. Out of the southeast, the wave heights building 4 to 6 feet over the ocean. High tide 9:29 in the morning, with a low tide at 3:48 in the afternoon. And for the southeast Bahamas on Saturday, easterly winds 15 to 25 knots. Very rough sea conditions, 5 to 8 feet over the ocean. So an advisory will be posted for small craft in the southeast Bahamas on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we will see a more southerly flow at 12 to 18 knots in the northwest Bahamas. That's just ahead of that frontal system, which will get in here the following day. The wave heights at 3 to 6 feet. High tide on Sunday, 10:05 in the morning, with the low tide at 4:21 in the afternoon. And for the central and southeastern islands on Sunday, southeast winds, they'll be down a bit, 15 to 20 knots. Wave heights 4 to 7 feet, but the caution flag will remain in place. That's going to do it for your boating forecast. It's time now for your international temperatures, and they are brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Watch this. Jump in the ride. Go to the post office. Jump out the ride. 2 buy 1 stamp. Put that stamp on the letter. Send a letter to the one I love. God, tell me, who do you love? I tell you, I love nobody. Chicago, Connect, Juju, Gal, where you coming from?
And that's going to do it for your international temperatures, brought to you by Royal Star Assurance. But join me at 11 o'clock for a full weather update. LaDon.
Thanks, Basil. As promised, and without further ado, on Valentine's Day, here's Sharman Smith on the saxophone. awesome, fantastic performance there, Sharman. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
You definitely serenade us into the mood. It's Valentine's Day, and I'm sure you're going to have a great evening. Thank you so much for performing for us.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
All right.
And that's a wrap for us on this Valentine's Day. Stay tuned for the Eye Candy Man at 11 p.m. with the last newscast in the Bahamas. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and good night.
At Rusty Bethel Drive, I'm Paiswell Forbes. This is ZNS.
Case number JC